again. Yes, I know I can't sing, but I try. I've missed you. How are you? How's it going? Shall I tell you about my holidays? I know you can see, can you feel that I'm smiling? Yes, I am smiling. So if you call in and you ask about my holiday, I'll give you the gist, the lowdown. I'll even tell you where I went to. Perhaps you'd go there for your honeymoon. I didn't go there for a honeymoon, by the way. If I went for honeymoon, I may not have come back, but Zainab would have like, Ma, get back here now. We got a show to get on with. I'm happy to be back, though. I'm happy to be back. I did try to keep up with the news whilst I was away. What's happening with the pound? What I kept saying to everybody, Liz Truss don't know Jack. But nobody listens to the black girl. Nobody listens to the black girl. And there she is, messing up everything. Never in all my, how many years have I been alive now? 5 decades and then some. I know I look young. I know. Zainab, stop it. She always pays me compliment. But in all the 5 decades plus that I've been alive, never have I known the pound to be on par with the dollar. And in fact, the dollar is now slightly higher. That's like giving shockwaves, not just to everybody, even to me. I'm like, what is going on? I mean, and everybody was thinking the world was going to end with COVID. I'm thinking the world is about to end now because this just doesn't make sense. But yeah, so that's happened. Oh, by the way, PDP people, National Working Committee, are finding money in there. They're finding alerts and finding money in their accounts. Are you with me when you're like, you know what? Stop returning this money. Send it to us. Send it to the public. What do they say on social media? Do a giveaway. Do a giveaway. Stop returning it. Because how is it that somebody can blatantly, as in soberly, write a letter to say, I did not know about this money. I found it in my account. We're not talking 2 naira. We're not talking 20,000. We're not talking even 100,000. Heck, we're not talking 1 million. We're talking 28 million, 25 million. As how? And you didn't know till you got the alert, or you didn't know. One of them wrote that they didn't know till they saw a letter, a story in the paper, and then they went to check their accounts, and now they're all returning the money. Can anybody, people? I've already written to the people I know at PDP. Yours truly, Sisi Oge, is available for any vacancy on the PDP National Working Committee. I'm sure myself and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar will get on very well. They say he's a unifier, Abi. He can unify with me, don't you think? Anyway, so yeah, that's that gist. And then what other gist did I come back to? I saw a picture of Peter Obi yesterday at the peace accord. So they've signed the peace accord, which is apparently supposed to ensure there's no violence during the campaign, etc., etc. 5 months is a long time, Zainab. 5 months is a long, long time. It feels like we started since last year, actually. And so they've signed this peace accord. And so we all saw the Shori. I think it's Shori I need to get in. Do you think it's Shori we need to get on our show, Zainab? Because I want to, yeah, Zainab is like, yes, we're going to try and get Shori. Let me know if you want me to get Shori. He and I have had a ding dong before in my past, when I was on TV in my past life. So, and I did send him a message. He hasn't responded. What's wrong with you, Yeli? Answer me, respond to me now. Come on, you must come on down for conversations. You like it. So Shore did his whole, why is Tinubu not there? Why is Shetima sitting there? But what was curious, the picture I saw of Peter Obi, who, did you see him? He was looking so nervous. He sat there, right? You can speak, let them hear you so they know I'm not the only one. He sat there, not too far from Atiku. On the other side of him was Shetima, and he looked really nervous. And everybody was saying, why does he look so nervous? Can I tell you what I think? Really? Now, don't go crashing your car, but honestly, when I saw that picture, what came to my head was he was trying to hold in a fart. I think he just didn't want to pass wind. You know why you like, And it just stopped. It's like, oh, it's not going to come out now. I better hold it together. Everybody will smell it. Yeah, because it was just so odd. So that was interesting. The peace accord is interesting now that it's signed. Let's hope it makes it all peaceful. And of course, we're now on, I think, what I call is a D-Day number 3 or number 4. That's campaign day number 3 or number 4. One of them, which is interesting. This is what we've all been waiting for. It's all calm at the moment. Are you going to be around? Do you plan to stay around? Do you plan to be part of any rally? So, Labour Party are planning a rally in Lagos, I understand. Isn't that tomorrow? Yes. And of course, they're now going to go through the toll gate. They're not going to stop at the toll gate. And I think that's a good idea because for me, the toll gate is a shrine to the lives lost and to our heroes, etc., etc. So yes, that's where we are. And then the other story that happened, which is really, really, really upsetting, was about the military. The military people, retired military people, soldiers, and their unpaid pensions and going to protest. How painfully embarrassing is that? Number one, how hurtful can that be? You give your life to serve this country, your mother's land, your father's land, to protect our sovereignty, to protect the people. It's not easy being a soldier. It really isn't. I know we have a checkered relationship with them as civilians, but think of it. It's not easy being a soldier, being sent to war. I mean, we've seen all the young people that are running away from from Russia because they don't want to be drafted. I know I wouldn't want my son to go to war, but other people's son do. And I have a nephew-in-law, he's married to my niece, who is in the army. And imagine giving up all that time, all your life, putting it out on the line, being bombed, some being maimed, and then you don't get your pensions. So that's what I think we should talk about today. Do you have somebody in the army? Do you know somebody in the army that's been affected by this? How does it feel? Let's talk about it. Really. And Nigerians, if you don't and you're going to call in and contribute, please do. But I also want us to take that sort of, to make it the opportunity to say thank you to them. Okay? So the studio line to call me on is 0700 993 993 993, and the female only line is 014657190. WhatsApp is 0809 597 5805. We're on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM. We're on Facebook, Nigeria Info 99.3. We are on Instagram, naturally, at Nigeria Info FM Lagos. Our website is nigeriainfo.fm. And of course on YouTube, where you can see my holiday glow and see my Cecile Gay. I know I'm all bright today. My producer, my guy here, is very happy. YouTube, we're on Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk about our military, our soldiers, be it male, be it female, who are protesting. What does that feel like? Do you have a member of your family? Do you know somebody, a friend? Do you just want to contribute? How did you feel when you saw that? Some of them were lying on the floor. And if you want, you can just go to ask about my holiday and why I'm sounding so bright, chirpy. Let's talk. The lines are ringing. Hello? Uh-oh. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where you calling from?
My sister, comrade.
Comrade, how are you?
The one Nigeria Unity and the one Nigeria Youth.
Ogene, is that correct? Did I say it right? Arochuku. I think you have somebody in the military in your family, right? Or you have a friend?
I have somebody in the military.
Mm-hmm.
They are dead. My village man and my former father man, they die in Boko Haram war.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a military man that they never pay in pension that me and him used to rapport in my farm. And I tell you, the topic you brought is making me cry. You are talking about those who never collect pension. What of the ones that are fucking Boko Haram that they are welfare and their salary and they are like no, the Nigerian government employ them. Look at what they are saying now about the dollar. He said he thinks that what he wanted to end about Koro, and look at what dollar is doing. She started to ask the question: if God first Nigeria like the new one, 200 feet high, with our natural resources, all harnessed, untapped, gold, lead, copper, rubber, everything, so we don't go pay army. So you don't go give Nigeria youth 2 million into 150 million for them to work. You know what they're telling me?
Yeah.
So nobody, if you carry to Kano, if you carry Alupi Iran, first thing you say, Nigeria is Nigeria broke. I go say, Allah, Nigeria is not broke. Nigeria is not broke. And what is happening, you say, okay, what is happening is share a formula. Then go borrow, they share. Then go borrow, then go share. Then go borrow, then go share. We have money. We have money. And the man, continue. You want to win here.
Yes, I hear you.
And the para.
Thank you. Thank you, comrade. Thank you so much. Hello?
Chief Miss Ireti Bakare.
Chief Mister, how are you?
Thank God for joining Mercy back.
Thank you. Can you guess where I went to?
What?
Can you guess where I went on my holidays?
Bahamas?
No. Oh yeah, move on. I'm actually going to give everybody one guess.
Bahamas, it's been a long while.
It's Bahamas that I belong, but there's no Dangote. No Dangote to take me there.
Oh, Chief Miss, you miss so, but it's been a long while, say, I'm telling you. Thank God for joining Mercy, like I said.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have 2 of my brothers in the army.
Oh, dear.
So they died. They didn't get their pension.
Oh.
Then my junior star husband died 2019. He didn't get his pension because the man used to travel from Lagos to Abuja to go all this screening and whatever.
Oh.
And well, at the end, the man died. But
now tell me something. Can I just ask a question? So when they don't get their pensions, eventually does it go to their families? To the wives?
We didn't get, like for me, my senior brother and my junior Onyekole, the one that died in 2019, we didn't get anything. We didn't pull up. Even they didn't let us to get the cars. This young man died at Meduguri.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, they didn't allow us to get that. But my thing is that the president is a former soldier, right?
Exactly.
The defense minister, Magashi, is it Magashi?
Yeah.
He's a retired army man.
Yeah.
Why are they doing this to this legend? Why?
I really don't understand.
The other day.
Yeah.
You know, they even take police to chase them away.
Gosh.
It's too bad. It's too bad.
It's really bad. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
No problem. Thank you.
May their souls rest in peace.
Amen. Amen, my sister.
Thank you. Have a good weekend. Hello.
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 Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Dan Baba. I'm calling you from Mikoi.
Okay, Dan Baba, talk to me.
Yeah, I have friends in the army, both Faith, and my late uncle retired as a colonel. It is unfortunate how we treat our air servicemen. And this thing did not just start now. I remember back in the days when I was in the village, you know, you see them hustling for money, telling you that they want to go for screening, old men. I don't know if you witnessed it in your place or you were born and brought up in Lagos. You see them borrowing money from market women that when they return, they will pay them.
Oh,
Every time you see these people, they ask them to come for verification upon verification. That is to tell you that it's a known fact that somebody is using their money for business. So they are just delaying it deliberately.
But you see, like my previous caller said, this is what's shocking about it, because we have a president that's an ex-military and we have a couple of other ex-militaries in the current democratic dispensation. How does that... I don't understand how that computes, because surely they know the dangers that these men and women face out there.
I think that is a problem with us. You know, when my person go there, it will change it, it will be better for me. The president having military background does not mean he will treat the military men very well. Do you know that I've met with my friends who are soldiers and police, and they will tell you that they are forever grateful to Yaradua. I don't know if Yaradua was an ex-military man, But this is the man that I remember back
No,
then.
I don't believe he was in the army. I don't believe so. I may be wrong,
police
but I don't
salary
believe
then
so.
was 8,000 naira, 9,000 naira. He increased it to 20-something thousand naira. And his plan then was to, pay police very well to stop corruption and for them to work. Now, you think this will stop with Buhari? No. Remember, one of the presidential candidates was said that when he recruit the youth, what the wheat are there, agbado, and certain nation corn, and all these things. This is the type of food that you eat in your house. This is the man that is preparing to lead us, and he's telling you that what he wants to give them, I think agbago is corn, right? That he wants
Yes,
to
it's
give
corn.
these
Yes.
people. I heard that in US, these people, when they enter a public bus and all these things, it's free for them. At the airport, it's free also. I don't know, correct me if I am wrong. Even if I am wrong, can't we arrange something like that for them here?
Absolutely. I mean, ex-servicemen and women.
Ex-servicemen.
Are
You think these people will not steal our money when they're in service?
well,
When
this
you know
is
that
the
when
thing.
you live there, nothing for you, they will kick your children out of the barracks.
Yeah.
My sister, this country problem don't tire me, I swear to God.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. Hello.
Hello,
good afternoon.
Yeah, Sisoge.
Yes, it is me.
Yeah, this is Oliver. I'm calling from Okoto in Ikorodu.
Oliver, how are you?
Fine. In fact, I like the topic you brought up today. You see, many Nigerians, they don't know what we are passing through. Like me, my own senior brother,
Oh, your line has just gone.
Are you with me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes. We only have a minute.
When he went to Meduguri, do you know that 9 of them died in Meduguri? That was last 2 years. In fact, all of us in the family, we are praying. Up to today, we don't sleep with our 2 eyes closed because we are praying and thinking about him. But at the end of the day, when government will be owing them, they will not pay them anything. How do you feel they will be feeling?
My
It's not
gosh.
everything one bring on air, Sha. Thank you very much for the topic.
I'm so sorry, and I hope he returns well. Thank you so much. Okay, we'll be on a break right now, and I'll be right back. We're talking our servicemen and women and how, as we saw from the protests, shoddily they've been treated. Be right back. Thank you.
Downfall Conversations will be right back.
Get ready to witness Nigerian people at its peak. The vibes that sets our hearts in motion and the beauty of the best culture mix in the whole wide world. As Tobams Media, in partnership with Frida, presents Unlock Niger Independent Show Season 2. Unlock Niger Season 2 will be mega lit. Artistic performances by Kathy, Alternate Sounds, Reminisce, The Crown Troupe of Africa, Kenny Black, a retro fashion show by Tiana Styling, and After Party with DJ Consequence, powered by Hennessy. Date 3rd of October. Time 5 p.m. prompt. Venue Civic Center. Platinum table 1 million naira. Gold table 500,000 naira. VIP tickets 50,000 naira. Limited table available. For reservations, call 0916 025 6471 or 0816 059 4180. Supported by TomTom Fresh Lime, Pepsi, Shows VI, T-Planet, Trains TV, Hit TV, Cool FM, We Together, Wazobia FM, and Nigeria Info.
By number. Learning can be fun for kids, and they can do so even with African stories. Parents, do you know how? Auntie Noma has a way with alphabet adventure, and your kids will love it.
newspaper. It's not bed of roses out there. FG1's young doctors.
A sneak peek into the stories. All comes under review on The Dailies Today. Join us on The Dailies Today, Monday to Friday, 6:15 to 7 a.m. and 7:30 to 8 a.m. here on 99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info. On 99.3 Nigeria Info, your mic is always on. Let's talk. Welcome back to Downfall Conversations, right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
And we're back. We're talking ex-servicemen and women and their unpaid pensions. So one of the stories, I think it's in the Vanguard, says the president has actually already approved the payment of their allowance. However, the defense minister has refused to make the disbursement. This is in the Vanguard. Why? So let's talk. Hello.
Hello, Nigeria Info.
Yes, this is Cecile. You're speaking to Dan for Conversations. Yes.
Yeah, there's something I would like everybody to know. If you want to categorize patriotic Nigerians, you have to put the military at the fore. Because so many people don't know what those people go through. You know, I don't want to come from my background, let it not sound like, I'm sounding sentimental. But having served the nation, even sometimes you know that you might die or you will die. You cannot zero others. You just need to go for what is obtainable to keep the nation at peace. And people that know too well about what you're doing, like you rightfully said, people that have called on this show before now have also said that people really know. They are people that have experience in the military. They've ruled this country in capacity of, military offices before. And they are doing these things to people knowing truly well what these guys are going through. It's not fair.
It isn't fair. Indeed, it isn't fair. But the thing is, what to do? I mean, I think I've got to ask a question. Do you have somebody in the army?
I have in the military. I have. My dad was in the Air Force. My sister is in the Navy. I happen to be in the army.
Wow. So knowing what they've been through and what these people are going through, would you join?
There's no way I can join. There's no way I can join. Even the people that are at the front line now, they don't know what their fate is. If you see where they are evicting soldiers from the barracks, if they have lost their lives, they are evicting their families.
Yes, I heard that about the police.
In any way, manner, or form. The police, they handle civil matters. So I'm not saying they are not okay. They are very okay.
Yeah.
With respect to them.
Yeah.
But if you come to the military, people that have died in line of service.
Wow.
You know what that means?
Wow.
So
once they die, let's just get this clear. Once somebody, your family, the main breadwinner or the person that's in the service person dies in service, the family have to leave the barracks.
You have to leave the barracks. In fact, people that want to move into your flat already know that they are coming in. And you will be amazed at the manner that they will push you people out of the accommodation you are occupying. This is not someone that went to do mere business and lost his life. This is someone that was in the line of service and has died. It's even better now that you have GSM phones. Then that they were going to war in peacekeeping in places like Sierra Leone, Liberia. That time there were no phones. So you can even stay out of reach, for like maybe months. Your families will not hear from you. Some people are dead, they wouldn't know. And if they even send a signal down, nobody, you must not go and tell somebody that their dad is late. They will just stay and see that salary is not coming. They're not hearing from the man. All of a sudden, bam, come and leave.
Wow.
So all these things, they need to review how they handle those people. And it's so bad that the kind of job they are doing, they can't talk for themselves. They
Wow,
can't speak for
wow,
themselves
wow.
because it will amount to mutiny. They'll say you are zeroing others. If God will not let those people revolt.
Amen.
I'm
Amen.
telling you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your
All right.
contribution. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Good afternoon. Yes, I can hear you. You need to speak up a little, please. Can you hear me?
Is it Nigeria Info?
Yes, it is Nigeria Info. You are through to
Oh, my
Downfall
sister, you're
Conversations.
talking about military pensioners.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, my goodness. My dad, I'm a barrack boy. My dad is a military man.
Mm.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm
My dad
listening.
is late already. But before my dad late, my sister, what? My dad passed through military pension screening. My goodness. My dad died in the military screening.
Oh, your line, the line.
2013, yeah. My dad died in military screening. They called me to come and carry my dad dead body.
Wow, I'm
I'll
so...
never forget that day. Yeah.
Oh, gosh,
Remember?
let me just get this clear.
Yeah.
What is your name, please? You didn't give me your name.
Hello?
Your name, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. My name is John.
John, so you're saying your dad was called to screening for his pension and he
I can
died.
hear you well. Can you hear
I
me?
can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me? John, can you hear me? Oh dear, the network. Call back, please, John. Call back. I'm also trying to get to the WhatsApps to read your WhatsApp. Please forgive me. We have a lot of messages and the system's doing what systems are not supposed to do when you're not supposed to do them. Right, let's answer more calls. I'll try and get to your WhatsApp in a moment. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Please speak up. What's your name, please?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, my name is Divine.
Divine, please go ahead.
I want to say there's no justification for them not to pay retired
Servicemen.
military
Yeah.
personnel.
Yeah.
But I remember back in 2020
Mm-hmm.
when we went to the toll gate to protest.
Mm-hmm.
There were still it was that same military personnel that was sent to kill innocent citizens that went to protest.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to sit back. I believe they are listening. I want them to sit back and know that we civilians, we care about them as well.
Yes, we do.
So each time we come out in mass to protest for the betterment of everybody. Even if the politicians send them, they should also take a second thought.
Mm.
I will not forget that day. We were protesting for the betterment of Nigeria. Before they become military personnel, they were once a civilian like us.
Mm.
So whenever they are taking any action against civilians, they should think twice, have a second thought.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, Divine. I totally, where I am with NSARS. I think you already do. So I'm totally with you on what you're saying. However, here's the thing. They are men of instructions. That is their job. They cannot.
They should understand the rules of engagement as
yeah,
well.
but hold on. The rules.
Even if they are under instruction, they should understand the rules of engagement.
Well, hold on. They cannot go against whatever instructions they are given. That is called mutiny. An army personnel must obey the officer or the commander or whatever the line of authority is. So whilst I understand what you're saying, what is paramount is that these are not people who wake up and decide we're going to do this. They follow instructions. That's number one. Number two is having followed, and they follow the same instruction to protect us, to ensure the sovereignty of Nigeria, to protect us against terrorists, against enemies who want to come into our borders, all sorts of things. Having done that,
I'm going emotional at the moment because I knew what happened. I was there that day.
So was I.
Saw people dying, innocent citizens dying.
Divine, so was I.
Life. I knew what I knew. See, it hurts.
It hurts.
There were once civilians like us.
Let me tell you something.
Even there's no instruction that will be given to a military personnel to take the life of an innocent citizen.
But you know that they're also saying something else. But let me say something to you.
Even if I'm not a military personnel, I understand the rules of engagement.
Yeah, let me just say something.
You cannot take the life of an innocent person that is harmless. Because those people we were not armed.
Permit me to just say.
The only weapon we were having was our voice and the placards we were carrying.
Absolutely.
Those were our weapons.
Absolutely, Divine. And I get where you're coming from, and you're reminding me of the things that happened that day.
With respect to my late brother, I lost my brother that day. I'm getting emotional as I'm talking to you.
I'm
sorry. At the toll gate now, and I'm swearing that the life of my brother will never go in vain.
Amen.
That those military personnel that shot my brother that day will not stay to see a better Nigeria.
I'm so
They
sorry.
will not live to enjoy their pension.
I'm so sorry. Oh, dear.
We went out there to protest for the betterment of military personnel and that of civilians.
Thank you, Divine.
And the only weapon we were carrying was our mouth and our placards.
Yeah. But let me just, before I close this call, permit me to just say something. NSAS will never be okay. The pain will never go away, and the memory will always stay. So, irrespective of what's happening in the country, trust me, your brother is not forgotten at all. I was there that day, but that's a whole different story. I was there. Thank you, Divine. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you. It does hurt. It will never stop hurting. Never. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Ikeji.
Ikeji, talk to me.
Yeah. I want to contribute, number one, for what the first caller that what he said now concerning the NSAT. Honestly, what they did is very, very, very wrong.
Yes, but we're not talking about NSAS right now.
The issue is that
I want to talk about their pensions, ex-servicemen and women who are not receiving their pensions.
Okay. All right. My own reasons now is that the government that they are ruling us, actually, they are not getting things right for we also to even have our sense to make things right, because the way they are putting us is frustration all over. Now, the issue is that I heard you when you asked, what are we going to do? That is the issue. My sister, there is nothing we are going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. It's only by God's grace. Nothing. Whatever we talk from A to Z. These people, they are using our Nigeria forces against us. They are using our Nigerian forces against us because the power is in their hands.
But hold on a second. Here's the thing. Yeah. President Buhari has already, according to the Vanguard, has already approved these allowances. The money for these servicemen and women who are protesting has already been approved, but somehow they haven't gotten it. The line is gone. Right, I'm gonna try and read. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Right. What I said is the president, according to the story in the Vanguard, the president has already approved the allowances. It's just that it hasn't been paid. Right?
Yes, sir.
So the National Secretary, let me read this out to you. The National Secretary, Remenaf Roy Okebe, I'm so sorry if I said that wrong, said Navy trooped out despite the rains to protest and demand for the payment of their entitlements. However, again, I will say, it has been approved. It just hasn't been paid. That's important to note. Thank you very much for calling. Let's answer more calls. Let me see if I can read the WhatsApp messages. Can I read
I must continue to talk. And we are talking and they are listening. I must continue to talk. Nobody should discourage us.
What? Kobunk, I have no idea how you got through. We're trying to get through to the WhatsApp. Right. Let me try and read your WhatsApp messages. It says here, it's such a pity our gallant ex-servicemen are going through so much stress because of money that legally belongs to them. Buharian government is a disappointment in all ramifications. That's from Mike from Lekki. Okay. Good day, Sisioge of Lagos. Been a minute. Yes, it's case. Indeed, it has. Feels nice to have you back. Thank you. Feels nice for me to be back. Missed you. Okay, I missed you too. I missed you more actually. Trust. Okay, yeah. Trust. I had a nice holiday. Yes, I had a nice vacation. You didn't ask where I went, so I'm not going to tell you. Now, let's talk about Nigeria. Nigeria has failed our gallant men and women who's protecting the territory of Nigeria. Some died in penury. That's why I keep asking, what is a Nigerian's life worth? God bless Nigeria. That's from Edozie and Dean Nanji. Thank you, Dean Edozie and Nanji. Yes, you're a regular caller. Hello, my name is Frederick. I want to tell you something. In my grandfather was a retired military personnel. He served in the British military. Did you know that he was receiving his money until the day he died? I was the one receiving the envelope. He died at the age of 93. I don't really know the reason why Nigerian military cannot do the same. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. Yeah. Who do we have here? Right, Billy Paul. I get what your last caller is saying, but you don't kick against an order when given to you by your superior. I had the mind of going into the military, but had to back down after seeing what's going on. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too. Okay, next one. Good afternoon, presenter. You call me presenter, we will not be friends. Sisi Oge or Sisi. Presenter is not my name. Right. Good afternoon. My name is Cyprian. The military authority used the other ranks and yet cannot pay them their entitlements as at when due. What people suffered in the barracks is just too much. God help this country. Thank you for that. What else do we have here? Dikpo says, ma'am. Sisi Ogewodu. Ma'am makes me sound old, don't you think? I'm Sasio. That's why they call me Sisi. Right. Dikpo says, Sisi Oge, the military don't chase away personnel relations out of barracks just like that. It only happens if the deceased personnel entitlement has been paid and the relatives refuse to vacate. Additionally, there must have been quit notice served on such people. If President has approved the allowances, then the Ministry of Finance should be checked for not. That's right. Should be checked for not paying. The Ministry of Finance should be checked, not Ministry of Defense. This Dikbo is my name. Thank you for that, Dikbo. Let me read more. By the way, if I'm reading like this, it's because I'm a little bit away from the screen, and yours truly uses glasses. Right. For Buhari, being an ex-military man couldn't do the needful to pay an ex-military man or women the gratuities. Further prove APC government failure, and much must be voted out in 2023. That's Prince from Aja. Okay, any other ones? Right. Madam, good afternoon. Sisi Wudu. Ma, this is Dennis Ma. Oh, no, wrong show. Right, let's answer more calls. I'll come back to the messages. Hello? Are you there? Hello, talk to me. Are you there? I heard the background, I didn't hear the person. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, this is Pichalu Asheye. I'm calling from the transit, right?
Okay, Peter Luasheye, talk to me.
Yeah, I just want to tell you or the world one or two things that I know about all these Nigerian military men.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's go into the police force. Do you know why, if any of the officers die, maybe in the line of duty, do you know that the other officers in the division headquarters will gather money to take the corpse back home or do the burial? Yes,
for the police, yes, because I've interviewed senior police personnel before. Yes, I was informed of that. Yes.
You know of that?
Yes.
Do you know if any police officer, maybe just if a male police officer died and the woman is trying to get
the wife, you mean?
Money is right from the authority. Do you know what will happen to the woman if she's a beautiful woman and she's going there virtually every time?
No, I don't. I need you to tell us. You need to stop asking me and tell me.
I just have to shut it there.
Okay.
There are a lot of things that.
So what you're saying is there are a lot of atrocities that's happening as a result of trying to collect the pensions.
So I think we need prayer to make things change.
Well, I think we've gone beyond prayer because I'm about action.
God to vote wisely and things are going to change.
But God has been present since, but that's a whole different debate. All right, thank you very much, Peter. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Jacob, calling from Jack on the first grade.
Okay, Jacob, talk to me.
You see, one thing with our Nigerian military is they are the problem of some of the things that is happening in this country.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Yes, they are the problem because they are the one maltreating people. How can, as a civilian, what is the difference? It's just that the uniform that they wear and the gun that they're holding. That's the difference between them and civilians.
Now, have you heard of something, the term, hurt people hurt people?
Hurt people.
Yes. So people who have been hurt. So this is how it works. It's a psychological thing. So when you've been used to dehumanization, aggression, diminishing, etc., when you've been minimized as a person, as a professional, whatever, you tend to act out. People tend to act out what they know. Now, the other thing that I would say is, yes, you are right. One of the things that needs to happen in our country is the socialization of our forces, our security forces. So the army, the air force, the police, etc., those whose job it is to protect us. There needs to be a socialization of them being connected more to their humanity, therefore being able to associate more with us, so we not only respect them, we feel safe with them. I get you on that.
The problem is, before you know the military character, until they send him to peacekeeping, you know that all these militaries, they are not doing their jobs. I'm telling you, they are not doing their jobs.
Yeah, so
it's hard for a military man to go for peacekeeping, whether in the north, in the east, or anywhere. You will see their lifestyle. You will hate military. I have the opportunity to join military, but I was like, no, this is dirty job. I don't do that. I will not do that. And that's how I dump it.
I get you. And that is what that says is there is a culture change that's urgent that needs to be implemented. I do get you. Look, when I see military men in the UK, and if I was walking by alone, rarely would I ever feel afraid. In fact, I'm more likely, and I'm talking at night.
Ghana military
right.
Here, if you see them,
yeah.
be very, very happy to join military.
I don't know Ghana. I could only speak about what I know. And so I get what you're saying. We should be able to feel like that with our Nigerian military.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
But instead of them protecting us, they are the one maltreating us.
Well, that doesn't mean they shouldn't get their pensions, does it?
No, their pension, as in, the problem is from the federal government. We don't have government. That is it. We don't have government. We are just like sheep without shepherd.
Sheep without shepherd. Thank you. Thank you so much. And therein lies the issue. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yeah, it's a female. Thank you. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm calling from Agbara.
What's your name?
I'm Beatrice.
Beatrice, talk to me.
Yeah, okay. Actually, there is no reason why they shouldn't get their pension, but sometimes most of them are paying for what they have done. I'm from Anambra State.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine the military men sent there? They go there to be collecting bribes from all these keke drivers. That's what they are doing.
But think about it. Why would they need to collect bribe if they are getting paid properly? There is a cause and effect to everything.
It's just the corruption in us and greed. And then for a keke man to say, I have paid before and argued with them, they shot me dead.
Wow.
Sometimes you see these things being a repercussion of their wickedness, being meted back to them on different, I don't like it whenever I hear that unknown government killed these military men. It pains me. But this will in turn kill innocent people. If you see fear, if you see a military man, you just be dodging because you don't know what is in his heart. If you see how they punish, we stay on queues for long, and you don't know what they are not checking cars, they are not opening booths, they just put roadblocks and all that. Sometimes we put our hands on our head and be marching. Yet they cannot. Yet unknown gunmen will come there and be shooting them. So sometimes when you see them passing through these troubles, it's actually a repercussion. It's like back defender that they are suffering from.
Beatrice, but you said something.
Anybody that called now, do you see people calling in? Do you see people truly sympathizing with them? That's tell you.
Thank you.
Has anybody called in and say, I'm feeling for this man?
Well, we have. There have been callers.
They will still put that clause.
Yeah. Thank you.
Have a clause.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Beatrice. Thank you. We have to go. We'll be right back.
Of becoming a professional screenwriter, video editor, an OAP, or a thriving entrepreneur in the music, cultural, and creative industries, visit www.wazobia.academy to sign up for a training course that suits your interest and get trained online for highly subsidized fees by leading local and international experts. You could be eligible for an internship opportunity. You can access the training on your mobile phones without data right after the first download and study at your own pace. Wazobia Academy. Learn and lead. Terms and conditions apply.
The big stories of the morning.
Papers are in, and we got them ready to roll this one.
From the front page papers.
Okada riders snatching our wives, protesting Osun police constables.
The headlines.
I took part in robbery to raise money for my pregnant wife. Vanguard newspaper. It's not bed of roses out there. FG wants young doctors.
A sneak peek into the stories. All comes under review on The Dailies Today.
And we're back. We're talking Nigerian ex-servicemen and women and their pensions and the protests that happened a couple of days ago. Let's answer more calls. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, but it would help if you moved away
Hello,
from
can
that.
you hear me?
I can hear you. Move away from the noisy place, yes. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name, please?
This is Oladipo.
Ladi-
Oladipo calling from Orilego.
Okay, Oladipo, talk to me.
Sisi Oge, the challenge you are facing with this military pension has to do with a lot of bureaucracies.
Yeah.
I will give you an instance. Now, the president have approved that they should be paid.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that approval, we still have to go through either the office of the Accountant General, the office of the Auditor General, the office of this, the ministry
office of that,
this,
yeah.
this and that. Now, in the course of round, those who are benefiting from it are benefiting from it. Why these men will be languishing after they've served the nation?
Yeah.
Now, we have a situation whereby we have an Accountant General who has access to so much money and embezzle it, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Because the case is still in court.
Yes, actually, I like
Now,
that.
at the end of the day, don't be surprised there are some people's pension that will be in that money that has not been released because they are waiting for one approval, one person to sign, the other person to sign.
I've got
Now,
to go. I'm so sorry.
pay.
I need to rush you here because I've got to go to the news. Go on. No, wrap up.
My pain is this, as a wrap up, that if some of these bureaucracies can be removed, these people will have access to their money.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
To have access to their money is so painful. That is why that is what is giving birth to all this corruption, misbehavior they are doing. Because they want to gather what they can gather.
Okay.
Before they retire, before they leave service.
Thank you so much. That's an excellent contribution. Thank you so much. We're off to the news. It's my girl Yvonne. Listen to the voice.
It's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock.
The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Good afternoon, Lagos. You're listening to the news headlines this hour. President Buhari urges signatories to 2023 election peace accord to abide by its content and spirit. Lagos suspends activities of road transport employers in the state. Police squeeze 22 persons over road transport workers clash in Lagos. Supreme Court upholds Adeleke's nomination as PDP candidate for Osun governorship primary. Nnamdi Kanu returns to court October 4th over extraordinary rendition suit. And SARS panel finally submits report, indicts 72 police officers. Governor Wike dragged to International Criminal Court over SARS protest turn riot in Onyigbo rather. Obidati supporters to storm Lagos tomorrow. Scandal rocks PDP National Working Committee as members return over 122 million naira. APC spokesman denies rift over party campaign council. Reps concerned about possible Ebola outbreak. And on the foreign scene, Ebola deaths rise to 6 in Uganda. Those are the headlines. This is the Danfo Conversation with Ireti Bakare-Yusuf. I'm Ivana Haifa. You're listening to 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Join the conversation no matter where you are. Download our mobile app by searching Nigeria Info FM on the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Also, get news updates in sports, entertainment, news, and current affairs right on the app. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
And we're back. Let's talk. And we are talking about the ex-servicemen whose pensions are not being paid, servicemen and women. You know, those who gave their lives for Nigeria. Who dedicated their profession, their life profession, their skills, their lifetime, their talents to Nigeria, and they're not getting their pensions. Let's talk. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay.
Good afternoon. What's your name, please?
Good afternoon, madam. I'm Chris calling from Ekorodu.
Okay, Chris, talk to me.
Yeah, please. So, I love your program. I just want to make a little contribution to this very pension matters of military servicemen also.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. You see, it is very baffling. In fact, it's so touching that a sitting general who is the president of a country can watch or see, or that he has even advisors that can watch what is going on and he cannot do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very painful something. It's a painful something.
Mm.
But the fact remains that until we sit up to address those corrupt elements that are in the system, you can imagine where do we have a Accountant General of a federation, whereby recently we heard that they took some money away, of course, alleged, according to what
allegedly, yes.
But then, and we've been hearing from the back door that they're talking about a play bargain as usual. That's what we heard.
Mm-hmm.
But that's one-sided. But it is possible that the so-called the pension money must have even been there. That maybe the money that this so-called Accountant General took away, it could be even the same money that can be among the money that he looted away. Only God knows in heaven. But adding to that, right now, what can we do is that we should use everything that is possible on this poll that is coming in 2023. Nigeria should not get it wrong. They should get the right people that can be able to take a country to the level that Nigeria will become a country that people can be proud of.
Mm-hmm.
That's my contribution to it.
Thank
we
you.
have to punish them on the pool, the wicked people. Punish them on the pool.
Yes.
That is all about, I can tell you so. Please, you are doing a good job and God will be with you, my dear sister.
God will be with you too. Thank you so much for your contributions. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, Sisi.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name, please?
Nobody has asked you where did you go to, so me, I'm asking you now.
Well, first of all, you have to tell me your name.
My name is Ambrose.
Ambrose.
Yes.
I went try and guess. Give me. Let me allow you to guess 2 countries before I tell you where.
Okay.
Where? So
the last caller spoke part of my mind.
He said Bahamas. It was not Bahamas.
Okay.
Dangote is on the list, but he hasn't made
I
it
used
yet.
to have an uncle there.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know where he is now. He's above 70. Whether he's still alive, I don't know.
Okay.
He used to, their currency and that of the American dollars, they are almost at par.
Yes, yes.
It's a small island and it's a very interesting place. He was a lecturer in Bahamas.
Oh, nice.
Now, Sisi Oge, you see, why is it that it's the poor man that suffers? Do they withhold the pension of generals?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now, we have a constitution. The constitution says that the soldiers should defend the territory of Nigeria. That same constitution mandates the military pensioners to be paid. So why are they not paying them their pension? My father was a military man. He died in 1981. So I'm not even affected. But my own concern is we have a general who, there are people in charge. According to you, he has given instructions.
According to the Vanguard, yes.
That they should pay.
Yes, correct.
And nobody is being sacked. Nobody is being queried.
Good point.
And then the people are still there. The president will give order, commander-in-chief of the armed forces, and they will. Their attitude is, who are you? So for me, the constitution is meant just like the animal farm. You can't owe a general. The president himself, even as the president, is being paid as a general. Sorry, rain is falling here.
Oh.
Being paid as a general, and at the same time as the president.
Well, that's interesting. I must find that out, actually. Yeah. Good afternoon. Oh, the rain interfered with our conversation. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name and where are you calling from, please?
My name is Evelyn.
Evelyn, talk to me.
Yes, very interesting subject.
Thank you.
I worked in the civil service. Let me tell you what they do. When monies are voted for staff, The big organs, they take the money and they fix it. They put it in a fixed deposit to get to get interest. So it doesn't matter how the staff shouts. They will keep it there for as long as they want until they have gotten enough interest from it before the money will be disbursed.
And the staff, are the staff aware of this?
What do you do? What are you going to do? Who are you going to hold? You are at their mercy. You have no choice. You suffer in silence. Because even in the military, it's worse. You dare complain and you'll be charged for mutiny. And you can be court-martialed. If you go to the military barracks, I stay not too far away from Ojo military barracks. Every time I enter that barracks, I weep for the rank and file.
Yeah.
I weep. The accommodation is not fit for pigs. Yet, this is where our military personnel live. Do you know that many of them sew their uniforms themselves? They buy boots for themselves. They are subjected to all manner of degradation. And at the end of the day, we expect the best from them. If while they are in service, they are not taken care of, what is the guarantee that when they leave service?
Oh dear, the line cut off. I'm so sorry. Let me read. Okay, after this call, I'll read your messages. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Long time. Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm happy to be
Joy
back.
calling.
Yes, Joy, talk to me.
According to the report, they said the president have awarded the money.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a president, you award money, and you heard people are still crying that they have not receiving that money. What is the next thing for you to do? You need to sack those people that are in charge that have held that money for a long time, not to be released to these poor people. Yes, now if you are not doing that, that means you yourself, your finger is inside, your leg is inside. That is what is going on. The thing is that 2023 is coming. Let them use broom to sweep all of them out. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Hello. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
Good afternoon, madam. This is Elder Imaswe.
Elder, how are you?
Madam, you are welcome back. Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's like you have refused to tell us where you travel to.
It's like nobody has guessed. I say you get 2 guesses and then I'll tell you.
Okay. Do I guess Canada?
Oh, no, too far. Too damn far.
Okay.
I don't even know why people are jackpying there. It's like they don't want to come back when it's time for jollof. No, too far.
It's all right.
Oh, yeah?
There's something I want to quickly say. I know for the military, I actually know much about them. I hate saying something about them because my uncle who brought me to Lagos was a colonel in the army, and almost about 10 of my families, he put them into the army. I know how all of them left and how a lot of them suffered and died and all that. But all the same, it is like so many people that are called now have said, especially Pastor Ladipo, who actually, analyzed the whole thing. The truth is that if you ask me to hold anybody responsible for them not being paid, I will hold the president, because you approve money that these people should be paid. And you are watching them in the television carrying placard that the money you awarded to them, they were not paid. You are supposed to question the people who are responsible for the money so that they can be paid. And the funniest part of all, this is a retired general as well. So for me, I feel the system that we found ourselves is too poor.
Thank you.
That. Then I didn't know whether you observed something yesterday during the signing of the peace accord with the political parties.
Tell me.
You see the way Shetima was looking at Obi.
No, okay. Oh yeah, let's talk that picture. Oh, yeah, this is proper gist.
Just looking at this man. Now this one I want to take my church money.
You see, you obedient. This one I discussed on WhatsApp yesterday. Okay, the problem with you obedience is you see what others are not seeing, and you think you have the eye from heaven. I saw that picture. And it is clear, very clear, pardon the pun, that no, Shetima was not looking at Obi. He was not.
He will swell up his face like you want to, this man and squeeze him off.
Shetima was not looking at Obi. He was actually looking up yonder, ahead, beyond him, in the same direction, but beyond. You obedience, Sha. You people are wala day.
We have underground plan to throw them away because they punish us enough in this country.
All I can say is all those other parties, they have bought markets, serious markets. Have a good weekend, my brother. Right, let me read your messages. We have here from Wilberforce. This is on Facebook. Sisi Oge, you are doing great. Nigerian uniform men needs a change of approach in the way of settling ex-uniform men. Very much so. Emmanuel Uzang, I beg your pardon, said this pension we're talking about today are the retirees. So the pensioners we're talking about right now are the retirees that served during the military regime, and they served this country with all they have. They should be well taken care of. Please, Sisi, my name is Emmanuel Uzang. Emmanuel, I totally 100% unequivocally agree with you. Do we have any more messages? Yes. WhatsApp. What's it got? What have I got here? Sisi Oge, please help me with your personal WhatsApp number. What's your name? You call yourself Santa. Which kind Santa? Which part of Santa are you? Claus? Because my name is Mrs. Claus. You can go to my Instagram and send me any messages. Those of you that want my Instagram, my social media handle at Sisi Oge Lagos on Twitter and on Instagram. Okay, there was a gentleman on there today. I must say thank you to him. He sent me a DM on Twitter and I shared it with my guy here, Zainab. And let me just read what he wrote. It's not often that Zainab and I get to praise ourselves, but let me just, since somebody was asking, I'm just going to read this. His name is Omanoru Charles. I'm so sorry if I didn't say it right. I've tried. Now, Charles said, "Good morning, ma'am. My name is Charles. I want to personally thank you for all that you've done and will continue to do for the voiceless people of this great nation. I want you to know that we appreciate your good work in making sure." I didn't know whether I made sure. So before anybody come and say to me, now you cause them, because in 2015 I did a documentary, the only documentary about Buhari. APC did not pay me. Yet some people could not get over it. They're like, now you cause them. I don't mean cause them. I'm just doing my work and I move as my spirit moves me. So he said, we appreciate your good work in making sure that Obi Dati movement becomes a reality again. I did not cause them. I just did my job. He said, a lot of people may not know, and I stand to be corrected, you are the first journalist to interview my incoming president on radio 99.3 Nigeria Info. The movement is becoming a reality. History will never forget you. I wake up each day with a renewed hope. My generation better born will reap the fruits of their labor. Now, let me tell you, look, right? We do what we do, don't we, Zainab? We do what we do. We do it to the best of our abilities. I will do this every day, every second. Sharif knows that, even without payment. I totally, absolutely passionately love what I do here. But more importantly, I love the fact that this station allows me to talk to you and for all of you to be able to express your voice, because it is my strong belief, when I created Down for Conversation, that every voice matters. And it's time for us to have conversations instead of having those people talk over our heads. Because we've had enough of talking it. So, Charles, thank you so much for that message. Zainab and I loved it. Yes, and Nigeria Info was the first. Yes, the first station to have Peter Obi on air live, 1.5 hours. Nobody else did. Everybody else came second, as they always do. Who cares about who comes second when we always come first? I beg. Oh yeah, let's talk. Ex-servicemen boasting over. Hello.
Yes, it's you.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm calling from Ajago. Is my name. Ugoibe.
Ugoibe, talk to me.
Yes. This our country, we call Nigeria. I think we are not getting it right.
Mm-hmm.
We know our politicians are doing not bad. They all know everybody knows their plan, what they're up to. Why are we still deliberating on who to vote and who not to vote and arguing much? What are we arguing?
I don't think it's so much about argument. Today we're talking about the ex-servicemen and women whose pensions have not been paid, despite the fact that they gave up their lives, effort, and some lost their lives in battle to protect us and our sovereignty as a country.
Are we in a country?
Well,
I think we'll come out on SARS during NSAS. We protested about police brutality.
Mm-hmm.
The way government are treating both police and individuals, each citizen. The way they are treating us is not good. But the same police and the same military people came out and shoot people there.
Yeah.
We all know. We know that people died in that toll gate. And some people will still come up and say that government said that nobody died and still defending it. I don't think we Nigerians are getting it right. The whole problem is on our head. And we are still arguing each other. What are we arguing here now? This country cannot move on. I don't think I will train my children in this same country we are talking about.
Wow.
Because I've not seen any bright future. I've not seen any single thing that will make me to say I'm a Nigerian.
Thank you. Thank you for your contributions.
Look at this Uleti Express Road. Is that express road or is that a street? I think somebody have called on this same radio and said it's supposed to be a street, not an express road. I think if that person get it right. You stop calling it express. I think it's a street. Even if you are repairing the road, you are doing it for we Nigerians. But can't you make it motorable for us to be happy that you are doing the road for us?
Yes, I get you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
We're not getting anything right. Can't be complaining about it. We need to do something.
Right. Well, we've got 2023 coming. That's your chance to do.
That 2023 is too far. It's too far. We're not talking about
No. It's not far. It's only 5 months away.
Do you know how many people will die from now to end of October? We don't know.
Yeah,
and
but
people are dying. Military are dying.
We get once every 4 years, we get a chance to change government. And that is all democracy allows us. And that is what the Constitution provides for us. Anything outside of that, we can't do. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right, have I got messages? Okay. Oh, the system's closed. Hello?
Yeah, Chief Mr. Ireti Bakare.
Chief Mister, how are you?
Quick one. I heard, you mentioned something that the Labour Party presidential candidate was nervous, right?
Well, no, I said I think he was trying to hold a loud fart.
Yes, I heard so in the morning as well. All along, I've been saying, in my place, there's what we call Ishiaka Nwata Ubuodo. Meaning, mortar, the one they use in pounding yam. You can't send the baby of about 2-3 years. They go to the next two buildings, go and carry mortar, come, right? You need somebody that his head is strong. So the Labour Party man should be strong. That guy who swell up was staring at him. You are trying to tell us he's looking at this.
He was not looking at him. You obedience have started again. He was not looking at him.
No, the guy should be strong. What is his name? The Rock.
It could be.
He should not be afraid of them.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's read your messages before we wrap up. My Oga will soon throw me off. Right, what have I got there? Right, good afternoon, Cecilia of Lagos. Good afternoon to you too. My own take is that the pension scheme generally is a scam as far as Nigerian system is concerned. It's not only in the ex-military services, it's all over. I will rather advise that they should cancel the scheme, give everybody their 100% salary and let them use it. If not, let them use it or spend the way like they for their lifetime. Okay, thank you so much. That's from Bayo in Lagos. Have I got any more messages? Yeah. Good afternoon, Cecile Gay. Nigeria has a culture to punish those that serve them diligently. The military retirees withhold pension is wicked after laying their lives to protect the nation. Please, Cecile Gay, we haven't heard from Mr. Frank from Ojo. Oh, Ojo. Okay, Ojo Alaba. You want to know whether he's okay. Mr. Frank, please call in even to my, you can't call into my show anymore because I'm about to wrap up, but you can call into Doc's show or you can call into Sandra's show. You know Sandra is my crush, right? I'm not allowed to say Doc is my crush because, I know he has many crushes. You people just call in and do all sorts of wish. I'm not going to be last on his list, but with Sandra, I know I'll be first. So yeah, Mr. Frank, please call in. This is a family. We're worried about you. Would like to know you're okay. Thank you for actually saying that because it's good when we have regular callers and we don't hear from them. It is good for others to point it out. So we just put a call out there and say, you know what, we're thinking about you. Hope all is well with you. So since I'm about to wrap up, where did I go to? Let me tell you where I went to. I was in Africa. I went to Morocco. Specifically, I went to Casablanca, and I went with my girls to Casablanca. We landed in Casablanca, and I on my own. Yes, is he okay? I left them there and went on a road trip for 2 days with a taxi driver, yes, where I did 1,000 kilometers, and I went to Turney, I went to Tangier, I went to Sabat, I went to so many places, I can't even remember. I went as close to where Africa meets with myself for 2 days with the taxi driver. Was an absolutely wonderful gentleman, looked after me like his brother. One of the things, and then I went back to Casablanca, met up with my girlfriends. We spent an extra day or two, and then we drove to Marrakesh and had a fabulous time in Marrakesh. And oh my gosh, you have to go and follow me if you want to see my pictures. I have not posted my pictures. Let's just say I went to Jardin Majorel and YSL Museum. You look, forget all that traveling to Onyibo land. I keep telling people, Africa is it. And all you people that are always trying to toast me, this is how one young boy came to toast me. He was trying to toast your Cecile, okay? And it's like, hey baby, you look fine. I said, how much do you have for a fine babe like me? I'm from Nigeria, I'm not from Morocco. We like money, well. Anyway, that was my holiday. It was fabulous. I'll be posting my pictures. Follow me at Cecile Lagos. But please, if you have to travel around, go on vacation, go to Africa, stay in Africa. You don't need Onyibo land, I'm telling you. Honestly.
To Japa.
To Japa. All that Japa, if you're Japa into Canada, you're even on your own self. Somebody's coming and said. There are some jealous people coming in. Anyway, that's it. I'm off. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm glad to be back. Talk to you next Friday. Be well.
Unlock Niger Independent Show Season 2. Unlock Niger Season 2 will be mega lit. Artistic performances by Kathy, Alternate Sounds, Reminisce, The Crown Troupe of Africa, Kenny Black, a retro fashion show by Tiana Styling, and After Party with DJ